Germany 1924, the beginning of a grand period of time called the Golden Twenties, following the shifting cultural framework made possible through an emphasis on free speech and a bounce back from economic crisis. It is during this period that music, art, dance, architecture, and of course, film flourished. The German film industry, headed by the state-run UFA, blooms and produces many great films during this period, far surpassing Hollywood in both quality and quantity. That is, before they were absorbed by the growing Nazi Party in the film industry in 1933. The cultural freedom of the Weimar Republic led to the creation of art or expressionist films, filled with explicit themes such as the decadent nightlife and exploration into sexuality unseen before in German culture. These films also highlight the economical instability, class and generational warfare, and shows the criminal activity running rampant in the Weimar underground, a mishmash of themes Peter Gay describes as a dance at the edge of a volcano. Note that these films are silent films. They rely on intertitles to tell their stories. With the absence of speech and other sound effects, these films convey their stories and plot through the symphonic scores. The exaggerated physicality of the actors, and twisted and strange set pieces, and no other film can showcase this other than his seminal The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Robert Wiene's silent horror film is nothing but unnatural. Watching the movie is delving into a world with unusual twisting shapes and eerie, disharmonious shadows, which just epitomizes the distorted traits of expressionism. In the movie, we follow insane hypnotist and antagonist Dr. Caligari, who controls somnambulist Cesare to murder innocent citizens, much like how the German people were hypnotized by different political agendas in the unsteady times leading up to World War II. In his book, From Caligari to Hitler, Siegfried Kauker argues that the movie foreshadows this unconscious need of a brutal tyrant, a theme that will loom in the background of many films to come. Fritz Lang's Dr. Mabuse two-parter also deals with hypnotism, featuring Dr. Mabuse, a criminal mastermind who stirs up trouble in Berlin during the peak of the Republic. The movie drags on over 3 hours, but it gives valuable insight into the cultural climate of Berlin during those times. Fritz Lang also directed Metropolis, regarded as a pioneering work of the science fiction genre. Featuring a wide range of groundbreaking set designs, Metropolis tells a story of a society which has divided itself into thinkers and workers, and how the working class grow tired and rises up to destroy the powers which perpetuates the misery in their lives. Sounds familiar? Although the working class was very much enjoying an economic recovery in the years that followed hyperinflation, their pay was still very much controlled by the higher-ups of society, and such frustrations may have fed in the conception of this movie. Metropolis encourages a society that removes classist tensions and warns us against the dangers of the wealthy controlling society, messages that were positively received in such context. Film, like all art, is a medium of expression. It gives people a voice and the ability to comment, remark, and critique upon their lives. To be in such a fluid and dynamic time such as the Weimar Republic certainly gave people a lot to talk about. As people were roaming the shifting sands of politics, economy, and war recovery, these films do certainly reflect a country who is attempting to prop itself back up, but still dealing with its own internal problems, such as its decadence, chaos, and rankism. Through studying these motion pictures, we ourselves can get an accurate picture of how people used to live in the Weimar Republic.